on tonight, K1ZE.
Ed, I'm here, W1UJ.
Got Harry, got Joe, got Jay. Who else we got in here?
K1CPJ.
Bob and George, got you. Who else we got? Anybody hear anything that I don't? I've got Harry, KC1IOX, Joe, KC1IIF, W1UJ, K1CPJ, KB1JDY. Anybody else? Well, we'll go right up to the top of the list. Harry, you made it in first tonight. How you doing? You have a productive day today. KC1IOX and the crew, K1ZE. Harry. Very good. And good to hear you. You're real loud and when I flip to the other antenna there. So my antenna is pointed east. You're off the back corner of it here.
Joe, good to see you the other day at breakfast. KC1IF, K1ZE. Well, that's why we're building antennas there Friday night. Excellent, Joe. Yeah, very good. Good to see you at breakfast there. Yeah, before I pick up Jay, we got Friday night. We're having a get-together at Paul's in his garage. April 13th, Friday the 13th, 7 p.m. We're going to build some antennas. Some of the people may want J-poles. Some of them may want to build a 2-element Moxon that I saw in the 1010 bulletin. Dipoles, whatever you guys want, we will try and get them built up for you. And then April 29th, 8 a.m. to noon time is our flea market up at the Thompson Speedway. $3 to get in, $15 for a table. The club will have a table if you want to donate stuff to the club. I have a whole bunch of it here, so more than happy to take any more. Up to you, Jay. W1UJ, how you doing? What have you been up to? K1ZE.
Door.
Paul?
Hey guys, I think I was Paul in there. A lot of exciting things going on. I'm considering seeing you guys on tomorrow night. I know, unfortunately, I missed last week, and it was just a slip. And then Saturday, Tim and I went up to New Hampshire to help a buddy out with some tower work. So it ended up being a radio-filled weekend anyway. But this weekend, maybe we'll be able to stop up and see you guys. Sounds like a pretty good net tonight, but I gotta be honest, I can't hear many guys so far. I did hear Paul, and of course I hear you, Ed. But good to hear everybody on tonight that I can hear. K1ZE and the group W1UJ.
Well, we're trying to fix that. I found a 2-element Moxon for 10 meters. It looks really easy to build. And I know you've had good results with your 40-meter one there. So it looks, the front to back and everything looks really... Probably any hands will be able to get up there. And should be pretty easy to make. We're going to try to make a bunch of them out of Paul's leftover aluminum there Friday night if we can. Excellent. K1CPJ, take it away, Bob. How you doing?
Pretty good, Ed. Copying everyone fine tonight. K1ZE, K1CPJ. Copying Harry, Joe, Jay good, and I know I'll be able to copy George well. Just got back from Natick, Mass. After going up and staying with the grandkids for the day with my wife. We do it once per week. And guess I didn't miss any GX today. Nothing great coming through. Ed and I did work the St. Brandon Island out in the Indian Ocean, so that was a new one. And I don't think our friend Joseph Land is going to work out, but we'll see. But anyhow, 2 to go. K1CTJ.
You mean you got 2 more countries left to work?
To the honor roll.
Oh, very good. Every time I get close to it, they keep moving it around on me, so I've never made the list there. Yeah, St. Brendan, I need them on the low bands, and I need them on RIDI, and I've just not been able to work them. The pileups have still been just so huge, I can't find out where they're listening. So one of these days I'll have to try it. I need them on 60, 80, and 30 meters, and I tried them on 30 RIDIs. It didn't work. So you worked them too, George. KB1ZE. Congrats on the new country.
Yeah, K1ZE, KB1ZE. Good evening, everybody on the net. George over here in Moosef. That was a good one. No problem at all. I actually worked them on 17 too, but it didn't get in the log. So sometimes I have the problem with the Juliet Delta Yankee. They think it's Juliet Bravo Yankee. That's the only bad thing about my call sign. But oh well, I deal with it. You sounding good, Ed? And we're at 45 degrees over here. A little shower out there. How you doing?
Good. It was a nice day today. I was out poking around there for a while, but should have spent the whole day out cutting brush or cutting trees down or something, and I didn't. Excellent. Well, just work them again there on 17. You know, if you're not in the log, work them again. They're there till next Tuesday, I think, so probably Monday night they'll start disappearing. So we'll get a whole nother weekend to work them there. Excellent. Good to hear you on. Glad you got a new country there, at least on one band. And, yeah, that's why I kind of gave up HYN, because it just took too long to get across to everybody, and W1ES would have been a lot better, but I missed that by a lot. So I ended up with that. K1LI, are you ready for the great unwashed hordes to show up at your house? K1ZE.
Again?
Yep.
Yeah, I got the little kiddie pool on back. I'll fill it up with ice water. They can go clean themselves. Hey, speaking of the greater unwashed, Larry is threatening on showing up.
Excellent. We can build him an antenna, too.
Yeah, that would be great. Anyway, good evening to everybody. I've heard everybody so far. The first one I heard was Joe, so good evening, Joe. Sounds like Romper Room here. Good evening, Joe. Good evening, Jay. Good evening, Ed. Good evening, Bob. Good evening, George. And I think that's it so far. So, and the new country you guys speak of, I think that's the Free Bravo that has been out there for a while. I saw it posted earlier. I worked Meridian years ago. Yeah, I got the lines in front of me. It takes me a while to figure it out, but I think working on 20 meters. That was my real the days I was chasing DX in Africa and had the summers up and can't do that on 2 meters easily. So haven't done much there. So let's see, productive day today. Work was much better than yesterday. The work that pays. At lunchtime, I straightened out my saw. So pretty much everybody I'm talking to has a chainsaw. Pretty sure of that. Well, you ever have one that cuts in curves? It only cuts in curves for a while until it binds on itself, and then it doesn't cut anymore. It just binds. Somebody told me, yeah, you got it sharpened wrong, and it's like, okay, so I'm trying to figure it out, you know, pseudo-engineer, I can figure out things. I'm like, well, if I'm cutting towards this direction, that means it's removing material faster on this side than the other side. So this morning at like 7:30, I'm down here, and the base is sharper to the side that it's curving away from. Guess what? It worked. Now both sides are dull, but that's a completely different issue. Because at lunchtime I was cutting up some trees that were down. But man, it was working really well. 20-inch lines going right through. Just straight. Not this big C shape in it, which was really a pain. I couldn't straighten it out at all. Let's see what else. The dock went in the lake today. It is not safe at this point in time. It is wet. but I forgot something when I went down there, so tomorrow I'll go down and I'll drop the lake to the bottom of the lake and then jack it up out of the water. The lake is very high this year. We're up probably 6 to 8 inches above average, so we're going to have to fight with that one. Let's see, what else? I did get the lawn chair out, started looking at that, looked at the materials that I can cut up for the lawn chair loop. I plan on making a 6-meter loop for everybody tomorrow night. Well, for myself, but to everybody that's interested. And if that works out, that'll be the one of 4, and I plan on stacking them up the side of the telescoping tower. So when it's completely telescoped, the spacing will be such that it should get good propagation. So that was fun. The day went by quick. So yeah, but it was a good day. Yeah, it is raw and 43 degrees here in Paupers. Back to you at K1ZE, the group KE1LI.
W1TR. Hi, Terry. Hang on. Okay. And I think at the end you'll find out, Paul, that it's your bar. It's not the chain, it's the bar. I had a saw that did that, and I tried everything that you did, and I took it to the dealer, and he said, it's the bar. He put a new one on, and it was fine. So I tried flipping the bar upside down and doing all kinds of crap, and it just, something on that wire wrong, and it would cut around in a circle. So that's probably what you're going to have to end up spending money on. So did you actually go in the water to get the dock in, or did you just throw it in?
It's got wheels. I stand back and push it in.
Ah, okay. Okay, I was going to say the water's a little cool to be going in there. I stuck my finger in the little stream that goes under the drive, and it was ice cold there. Very good. Hang on, Terry. We got anybody else who wants to check in? This is the Eastern Connecticut Amateur Radio 10-meter flying saucer net. And if you get 3 consecutive in a row, we'll try and get a certificate out to you there that we dug up from W1EQ. I haven't made a real good copy yet, but I'm working on it. So trying to take a picture that comes out good and then recopy it for everybody. Anybody else out there want to check in? K1ZE? Any relays? Gotcha. KB10RX. Hang on. Anybody else? Yeah, W1TR. Take it away, Terry. How you been doing?
Oh, I've been doing fine. Working hard on some software, cleaning that up. I got done with my article for the QST. What else? Working on a pneumatic launcher, which, of course, everybody and their uncle has got a YouTube on it, but I've listened to a bunch of them and figured out the essentials, and so I'm going to build one, homebrew, not according to any one of their designs. I guess the issue is how big should the air tank be, and what kind of a valve do you want to have. I'm going to use an electric, I'll call it a sprinkler valve, so that I can have not a lot of distraction trying to turn it with the peep weight. And then the question is the barrel. What kind of projectile are you going to have? I'm going to try to use my arrows, so I'll have to put a cork or a bottle stopper around the arrow, probably drill a hole through it, and that'll give it enough cross section to fill up the barrel, and then I'm going to shoot the arrow. The arrow has an awful lot of to offer with regard to low cross section going into the tree so you don't bounce off of something, and also just pure accuracy of once you get it going, it has the tail fins to create the rifling action that you have in a rifle to spin the thing along its axis and cause it to go straight where you want it to go. Whereas a golf ball, golf ball, I guess you could use those. Tennis ball, that seems like an awfully large cross section and would bounce off of almost anything. And then I've seen projectiles made out of smaller pieces of PVC. So I'm going to make it so that the air tank is disconnectable and the barrel is disconnectable so that I can try different options. So hopefully that's going to be ready for field day so we can launch at least my 80-meter dipole, get it up 70 feet, and I can get to the West Coast. Back to you, W1TR.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I built a tennis ball launcher. The air chamber is Schedule 80, 4-inch, about 8 inches long, I think. It's got caps on the end of that, and it was capped to for an air fill and a pressure gauge. And it shoots tennis balls 200 feet straight up in the air, so it's it's pretty cool. It uses a lawn sprinkler turn-on thing as the launch control. I bought all the parts online from the W6 and put them together, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, but you do have to take an air supply with you when you're out for field day. But yeah, I have a big problem. I'm not a real good shot with anything, and I do hit the trees a lot with the tennis ball if I'm aiming for a limb. So I usually just aim high and then try to pull the rope down to the limb that I want. So it is a lot of fun though. KB1ORX, did you make a contact on 222 yet? K1ZE.
What direction is it?
East. Putnam. Yeah, I would really like to get something up here. I don't have anything on 220, but if you can do that, I may just throw something up on the deck to see if I can make a couple of contacts. And I was going to climb the tower today and try to get the 432 preamp up top, but I never got that ambitious today. I did end up chasing 6 or 8 full-size deer out of the backyard a couple of times, so that was that was my fun for the day. It was pretty weird. Tom bought one of the Russian transverters at 222, and we made the coax leads long enough so that we could, easily connect them and take the panels off, but they needed to be really short, otherwise it just oscillated all the time. We got more power out of it oscillating than we did real power when it wasn't, so that was kind of weird. So I guess you got a little more drive than we had with the FT817. You get a little more output out of it, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, that was neat. That was fun to see it actually work in the end there, even if it did take a little bit of time. So let me see, Terry, did you hear Tom at all?
Yeah, I pointed the beam now to the east, and so I can hear him fine. He's not real loud, but I can hear him. Maybe one of the shortcomings of the STRs is they could use probably a little more preamp up on 10 meters, but they do have it on 6, but I don't know why they don't have it on 10. So yeah, I have a 222 transfer that I have, and I need to get it set up, and I'm going to pick up a 902 and an amplifier at the UHF conference in a couple weeks, and so I'm going to try to get them active this season and see if I can get on the air or get some preamps and everything else so I can hear better on 1296, 902, 432, and even 2 meters. I need, but I have a 222, and I'm going to try to get that going. Comment for Paul, KE1LI. I have 6-meter halos and 2-meter halos, and they're kind of my backup in case the beam system is not working. And I think my stacking is about 10 feet on 6 meters and a 4 feet on 2 meters. Back to you at W1 TR.
Okay, Terry. Real good. Yeah, I was just seeing if you could hear him, so if you were in net control, you'd be able to hear him out there. Very good. I can tell Paul that I found my ICOM AG1 preamp when I was taking my box of flea market stuff apart, and so I was going to sell it, but it's still here. So we need a spare for somebody, we can do that. All right, anybody else want to check into the Flying Saucer Net? K1 Zulu Echo. All right, nothing heard. Hang on, let me go down. Harry, I pointed the antenna down at you there now. KC1IOX. You're ready for tomorrow night, K1ZE. Yeah, I've got a bunch of them. I got a little electric one now that I use all the time, so that's what I use here. Yeah, let me, well, I got the antenna down that way. Let me throw it over to Joe, KC1IIS. And you got any other plans for antenna stuff tomorrow night? Go ahead. It's always a bad road there. Always a bad road. I wish that years ago they'd just finished 384 all the way to the border and be done with it. They'll never be able to do that now. There's just too many tree huggers out there. Yeah, it's kind of tough. I remember having to drive through Hartford, and UJ is up next. He does it every day too, and I just hated that. I'd do anything to avoid going through Hartford. You know, go down through Middletown and out that way or whatever. But sometimes I go all the way up and go through Stafford, and it would be quicker. So, wait a minute, let me turn the antenna back here. Hang on. So, up to you, W1UJ. You can tell us your Moxon stories there while you're at it, Jay. Go ahead.
All right, yeah, well, the commute is awesome through Hartford. I got to tell you, I did what, about over 20 years going to Boston, and the last year going to Hartford, and I'd much rather go west in the morning with the sun behind you, and same way when you're going home, and there's no traffic. All the traffic is going the wrong way on my commute times. It is further, but it's not Boston. And the Moxon and the potato gun, the potato mortar, as K1EBY calls it. The potato mortar, when I first built one, it must be the same kit that you have. It has the little gauge and bicycle tires valve on it. My wife was picking on me. I had the backyard looking like a spider web. I only had a short tower at the time, and I was experimenting with antennas to the hilt, but it still performs well. It's really one of the most useful tools I could have if you get any piece of land. You just on a whim, you could just start chucking ropes up in the trees, and then I had them staged all around the backyard. So if I wanted to pull something up in a different direction, the line was long enough so I could bring things down and pull them back up. And the Moxon, yeah, I got a 40-meter Moxon, which is significant. It's I think it's a 22-foot boom, and tip to tip it's about 54 feet, floating up at about 90 feet. So it's stuck now and it's all coming down, but will likely be put up again. I'm probably going to stick with the exact same array. I just got to do a little revamp performs about as good as a 3-element straight beam. So at least that's what I found with the 40-meter deal. So it sounds really, really cool, and I look forward to seeing the design, Ed. And good to hear the 160-meter crew up here too. Good evening, guys. Go back to you, Ed. K1ZE W1UJ.
Yeah, it happened to be in the 1010 bulletin that I paid my dues. I think it was Orlando. We walked by him, and Paul said, "Just keep walking," and I didn't. Ended up paying my dues there. So I get the bulletins again now. They're not available to non-1010 people until like 3 months afterwards. So I get the newest stuff, and they had a 2-page thing. It's from CBIC W4RNL. It was a reprint of one of his designs, and it looked pretty interesting. And I said, well, 10-meter net, 10-meter Moxon, we should build some of these. So we will find out tomorrow night. And it'll be really interesting when they get up in the air. So up to you, K1. Hang on a minute there. We get any last-minute check-ins? K1ZE? Any relays? Okay, up to you, Bob. K1CPJ. What's your, is there any more easy countries coming up for you that finally make it on the honor roll?
No, not really. Ducey Island, I think that's how you pronounce it, out near Pitcairn is on in September, and I don't know of any others coming up. I just don't. I missed out on UK-based Cyprus a couple months ago. Ed got them, and he got them on 17, and I failed to do so. And conditions were bad in the I don't think it was a very good operation, but that may be because I didn't work them. I don't know. But anyhow, you just have to wait until one is announced. I'm hoping that something in the Caribbean comes up, and that's the only thing in the forecast. But you never know when things happen, when someone announces a new one. Hey, we'll hold it. It's getting late. We'll talk to you guys next week, I hope. Copying everyone fine. Have a good upcoming week. K1ZE, K1CPJ.
Yeah, I really feel bad for the guys out that go out to the Pacific with the expeditions. I don't think I ever heard Spratley when all the guys were out there. I didn't need it. You know, I needed it on some bands, but I didn't need it as a new country. And the A5A guys that are there, I've never heard them either. So, boy, it's just a tough time. It looks like we got 2 more years of this crap before conditions start picking up again. That's a real bummer. Boy, that's going to be a long time this time. So KB1JDY, let's see, KH1 I think is the next one coming up that I need. That's this summer. They deleted it and they brought it back, and now there's somebody going there. So that must be on your list too, there, George. KB1JDY, K1ZE.
K1ZE, KB1JDY. Very good there, Ed. Yeah, very good. I just have to remind Bob here, my name's not Ed. I think he keeps calling me Ed because I guess somebody else needs to run another net. So every once in a while, I've got to keep reminding him. Very good. I just wanted to mention the ball over there. Saturday, you're probably busy on the lake there. Fishing season opens up. Oh, well, that's kind of nice, too. So now you have to have a trout camp. I don't know if anybody knows that, but oh, well, they need the money, right? And that's about it, Ed. Today I had a busy day over here. Look at the asparagus bed today. I took the old clean down from it, and I had a lot of shit weed in there. So I went and I pulled it all out, got it all cleaned up, and hopefully when the asparagus comes up, usually that's one of the first things out of the garden. Boy, are they good. And that's about it. Hearing everybody pretty good over here. Good evening to Tom. I hear Tom, Jerry, and Paul. Hearing everybody pretty good. Thank you, Ed. KB1JDY.
Yeah, I don't know why he doesn't call you George. I mean, you were net control here for a number of years after Ed, and then Jay picked it up, and now it's back to Ed again. So everybody here has had a shot at keeping the net going. We hope we can do it a little longer, but good to see everybody on here. Good to hear you guys on 10 meters. And I just keep forgetting to turn the radio back on after the news and check in with you guys on 160, but usually I just head right to bed. So, excellent. I used to run the asparagus over with a lawnmower, and it only made it come up more. And you're right, the young shoots are about the best that it ever gets there. And KE1LI's 3B7 is not Mauritius, and it's not Madagascar. It's another set of islands further out, so it might be a new country for you. KE1LI, K1ZE.
K1ZE, K1LI, and my 40-meter antenna is laying on the lawn. I have the potato launcher from the said person in Webster, Mass, and could put it in the air if I get time, but George, asparagus. So I got a little story for you. I've had a bed that was planted by the original owners of the house back in the 60s. So when they come up, they're literally the size they saw them, tender, delicious, it's the best in the world. So most of them don't make it in the house. I'll snap them off, I'll eat them in the yard. Frankie yells at me, and so I managed to get a couple in the house. So last year, I got like one or two, and I'm like, oh man, dude, I'll let them go a little bit. We'll get like a nice little crop, and we'll do a little something in the pan and in the house, regular chilies, and go out the next day. Freaking deer wiped them out. They were flat as a pancake. So this year, there's like this stockade already built around it that I put up last fall. I said the buggers aren't going to get to it. Now, I also planted from seed, which takes a long time. It's a 3-year gestation. Martha Washington's, which I don't know what I have, but more asparagus are the way to go because there just aren't enough here. We eat every single one we can get, so looking forward to the whole gardening season. Also, my garlic that I planted in the fall of 2016 and they saw it died last year is doing great. It's like 4 inches up off the ground, big clumps of it, so I'll have to harvest some of that this year. Let's see, what else? I will not be fishing on Saturday. There's a bird permit laying on the counter upstairs, which I will be taking care of the yard work at Mom's house mainly. And I did hear about the trout dam. I occasionally fish. I'm not avid. I know I live on the lake and everything in the summertime, but I'm not out there that often. So it's cool. What else is going on? Big doings tomorrow night. So hopefully you guys can make it. Should be good. BYOB starts at 7 o'clock. Beverage could be alcohol or non-alcoholic. Either way, Harry, the dog, is waiting for you. I told her you're coming. So she is looking forward to your presence. And should be good. I hope I can get my loop done. If I don't, I'll get a good start on it. We'll finish it up some other time. But it's all about learning and get people active and get some of the newbies to get some antennas on the air. 10-meter antennas for the people that want to get in here and don't have an antenna. That sort of thing. So hopefully it goes well. With that, we'll send it back to you at K1ZE in the group, KE1LI.
Yeah, it'll be good to build some antennas for people. We can probably mass-produce J-poles if everybody wants a 2-meter J-pole. I mean, those are really easy, and I got lots of 300-ohm line we can chop up for that. Maybe we can get Brittany to just sit there and chop out the little sections of it. Give her something to do. Excellent. All right, Terry, you're up next, W1TR. And, I've got a box full of preamps, and I haven't blown them up in years because I keep them in the box. So things are changing here slowly, one band at a time. W1TR, K1ZE. Yeah, must have caught him out of the room. All right, over to you, Tom. KB1ORX. We can build you antennas too there. Go ahead. Okay. Yeah, I hate deer. There's like a Route 84 of deer right behind my tower. There's a little swale, and I think nobody can see them when they're running up and down that swale, so they come into the yard and eat everything up. Yeah, arborvitae, isn't that like lollipops to deer or something like that? Don't they love eating that stuff? They'll eat pretty much anything here. They even go after the rhododendrons once in a while if there's nothing else. I don't know why they do that, but anything near the ground, boy, they go after it. And if one of those chomps through one of my coax cables here, that's going to be the end of it. Them and the squirrels, that's the two things I hate there. So, let me see. We got tomorrow night, 7 p.m. at Paul's. We've got an antenna building in his garage. April 29th, 8 a.m. to noon. We get the Thompson Speedway Amateur Radio Flea Market. $3 to get in. Tables are $15. And come buy some of our junk so we don't have to bring it home. That's about it. Let me listen one last time. Anybody left over here? K1ZE. Okay, I didn't hear anybody. Go ahead, Paul.
Well, it's been brought to my attention that not everybody, well, I should say not everybody likes breakfast, but that sometimes dinner would be nice. So we are tentatively looking at a Thursday night, a Thursday night early in May, and I'm trying to drag my feet here while I get my calendar going on my phone. It will be early in May, and it is the month of May, and we are looking at tentatively the 10th of May, a Thursday night. Harry, Thursday night the 10th, dinner somewhere in the area. That I'm trying to figure out where. But hopefully we can make it, and we'll do an early dinner, tell everybody to go home and fire up their rigs, and get on the 10th internet. So, tentatively, we are looking at May 10th, 6-ish, I guess, 6:30. Tom, 6:30 I know is better for you. And hopefully we can grab someplace and just sit down and Dutch treat everybody. So, pencil it in on your calendars. I'll send out the emails when we get firmed up. Back to net control, K1.
Okay, sounds good. And a bunch of us get together before the meetings. So we've been meeting at Zips. We had 6 people show up before the last meeting there. We may have to try Golden Greek or something like that the next time. Any more than that, we'll take over the whole of Zips there. But, we met Wayne, N1CLV, and his buddy, W1GTT. I told him we'd buy him dinner for coming up to the meeting, so we met at Zips, and Harry was there, I was there, Vinny was there, Ray was there, and then he didn't show up at the meeting. So I've met Vinny there a couple of times. And we'll probably do the same the next meeting there somewhere, just a quick dinner out before the meeting. Very good. That's about it. One last check. Terry, did you come back? W1TR, K1ZE. Okay, you must have gone. One last look around. Anybody want to check in before we sign out here? K1 Zulu Echo, Flying Saucer Net.
K1QM, new call sign for KC1 Isaiah, checking in.
Cool. Excellent. That's not your initials, though. I know that, Ellie. K1QM, take it away.
Roger, guys. Sorry that I couldn't come in early. I went and took my daughter and my wife to the movies, and we just got back in.
It's okay. Let us know what you were doing. What'd you go see?
We went to see Black Panther, the movie by Marvel over the Mansfield theater. That was a pretty nice family movie, I guess.
Very good, very good. Yeah, I just happened to see the last one with Wonder Woman and all the Superman and all the others in it. Watched it on the plane going down to the Caribbean there. I hadn't seen it in the movies, so it was pretty cool. And I watched it again on the way home. So I forget what it was, but Always like things with Wonder Woman, even if it's the Bardot girl rather than Miss Carter. So, very good. And how long you just got the call this week, I take it, since Monday?
Yes, I was surprised. It's like my fourth try. Brad was trying to help me out, and she kind of screwed up a couple things at first. But it's nice to have the sort of call time. Easier for people to remember when you do some reactions. So that was nice. And I definitely appreciate everything.
Very good. Yeah, Brad shortened his up there a lot there. I tried to get K1ES, but I ended up with my, had to give 25 choices. I'm not sure if you still have to. And choice 25 was K1ZE before I got the old WA1H1N back, and that was a mouthful to yak with there. All right, I won't hold it. I'll let you guys just chatter on the frequency here, and we'll say goodnight to the Flying Saucernet. Thanks to K1LI, W1UJ, W1TR, KC1IAS, K1QM, KC1IOX, KB1ORX, KB1JDY, K1CPJ, and K1ZE Net Control for the evening. Thanks for checking in, guys, and just sit here and shoot the breeze now. 7-3.
See ya. Have a good night. Hope you feel better.
7-3, Ed.
Yeah, 7-3 all.
K1QM, I appreciate Paul's breakfast, and it was